So here we are again in beautiful Tamarit. We've showed you this beautiful beach resort last year and we came back to see what's changed. We've managed to get the same beach as last year, so that's our beach there. The campsite just opened today. It's the first day of the season, so some of the amenities are still closed. But we'll try and show you as much as we can these days and see if we can capture any of the elements that we haven't captured last year. Change from last year is that right in front of our beach we had a massive stone. You can still see it here, but it's buried in the sand. So what they've done, they've enlarged the beach. They've added a bit more sand here, which makes it easier to access the beach, to enjoy a much wider area, to be honest with you. And then it also helps the waves because they're not coming as close to the beach, because last year during the flooded season the water actually entered some of the beaches, so now it's much safer, I guess. Plus, as I said, it gives you a much bigger area to enjoy as you are on the beach. This is one of the play area for children and it is really nice. Just bear in mind, if you're coming this year, they're still working on this area. I think they're trying to do some new, I'm not sure if it's like a new terrace or something they're building here. So yeah, work's still going on to improve the park, I guess. And that's the area to go to the supermarket. It's open every day and has quite a good opening time schedule, so you will find pretty much everything you need. But yeah, as you can see, this whole area they're still working on it, so not sure exactly what they're trying to do, but they haven't finished the works before they open the season. So the supermarket again has everything from food to beach accessories, everything that you actually need for the stay. Fresh pastries. Again, bread, for example, €3.15. Baguettes. Fresh fruits and vegetables. Spices, camping equipment. Kitchen utensils. Cleaning products, everything you need. fresh meat, but you just have to be early to get some. All sorts of breakfast, ham, cheese. It's really well stocked, that's for sure. And then yeah, water, you can get like big ones, small ones, I don't know. For example, 1.5 liters is 39 cents, so not bad. Show you what you can get from the local supermarket, which again is really well stocked. The only thing is you need to go early in the morning if you want to get fresh meat. So everything that you see here on the table today, for this we've paid 58 euros. So we had all sorts of like sausages, it's like chicken sausages, burger meat, we've got 2 packs of this, burger buns. This is again, it's like pork fillet, really thin. Specialty sausages, we'll need to try this ones to be fair with you, because we're not sure exactly what kind of meat is in them. Pickles, some sanitary products, sauces, then you have mozzarella, some fries which go into cooking our air fryer, and then some water. So again, I don't know, see if you think this is expensive or not, but I think it's quite decent for a family to have a big barbecue with plenty of leftovers if you ask me, and everything is just 58 euros. This is another restaurant option where you have like Italian food. They have really decent prices. You can enjoy the food here, or you can just take it away to your beach, whichever you prefer. And it's situated close to the pool. So let's go on a short tour so I can show you the pool this time. It has plenty of seating and really beautiful landscape, flowers and trees. It has a really decent side, to be honest with you. I think the only thing that we've noticed that the water is quite cold, but if you come in high season or when the weather is better, I'm sure the water temperature is also better. There are also a few splash areas for children. This is another splash area for the little ones. And then again, you have shaded areas, whichever you prefer, when you want to sit on one of the sand lounges. And then all the way that way is the sports center where you can enjoy various sports. We'll also take you there so you can see what kind of sports you can enjoy while you are visiting this resort. Tonight we're trying the takeaway from the Italian restaurant that we show you next to the pool. So I've got a pita calzone, again decent size, and then let's see what we have here. Barbecue ribs, fries, and the local patatas bravas. And for everything here we've paid how much? 45 euros. So yeah. So this is the place where we had breakfast pretty much every morning. Again, decent prices with lovely views, plenty of sittings, and most importantly, your dog is allowed to join you. If you don't want to cook at your beach, you can enjoy a lovely breakfast at the terrace nearby with castle views and sea views. And for example, for a decent breakfast with 2 sandwiches with eggs and bacon and cheese, and an English breakfast, 2 coffees, we've paid 43 euros and 10 cents. Morning. So while I'm drinking my coffee, I was thinking to share with you how I found a campsite. It's still beginning of the season, it just opened, so I said some of the amenities are still closed. I think another feature this year, they've opened a boutique with some clothes, but again it's currently still under renovation and it's going to be open in the next couple of days. Other than that, the campsite is pretty much as we left it. It's still clean and well organized, but I think it will soon require some improvements, to be honest with you. So I think the team is working to do more renovations currently, and we'll see how it's going to look in the next couple of months. So if you're visiting in summer, I'm sure you'll find even more changes. The best feature of this campsite is having access to these gorgeous cliff walks where you can admire this beautiful scenery. You have the sea in front of you and it's just absolutely gorgeous. This gorgeous walkway is literally just around the corner from the campsite. Restriction in place from 1st of April. Dogs are not allowed on the beach. However, it's a bit of a contradictory restriction because first of all, you will see people walking their dogs on the beach all the time. So I think it applies more when it's a busy season and people are coming to sunbathe. Probably it's not as good to have your dogs around. Then also on different points around the entrances for the beach, you have different messages. So it's kind of confusing, and then you do see everyone coming at least early mornings and evenings to walk their dogs. So I think a bit of common sense applies. If you do come when it's busy, of course, make sure you don't stay on the beach and you don't keep your dog off leash. When it's quiet, you'll have some time to just enjoy some lovely minutes with him on the beach. Traveling is what makes us happy, and we always try to go and enjoy new places. Coming to the beach is always something that makes us really relaxed, and this one is perfect because you have direct access to the beach if you choose one of the beaches in this area. If you'd like to see more of our family adventures from the UK and Europe, please click the subscribe button. It's completely free and it encourages us to continue our lovely trips and share some tips with you and ideas for travels with your family and of course with your furry friend if you have one. There's a little cove beach right near the castle, which is absolutely gorgeous. It will get really busy, probably during high season, but if you manage to find a day like we did, It's quiet and it's just perfect to have a few minutes to chill down and enjoy again this beautiful scenery and the crystal clear water. So this is the sport area of the campsite. It's open every day from 8 o'clock in the morning till midnight. You just have to respect the quiet times between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. Over there you can play mini golf, and then you have several places where you can play either tennis or padella. This is a gym here. Then they'll have various activities that are happening here, either fitness classes or sort of like mini clubs for kids. This one is another mini club area for children where they'll have various arts and crafts and activities during the day. Now they're getting ready for Easter. Another play area for children, like a small south course. That's the actual sports club. You have a few tables here. We can enjoy a drink while your friends are playing games or after you played your games, and this is where you can rent all the equipment if you want. It's quite a big area, to be fair, and just need to see whenever it's available. You can go and just enjoy any sports you like. So that's the paddle, and again they have a few of these, so plenty of space for people to enjoy these activities. You can also rent bikes from here, various sizes. Then here you can just play football or you can play basketball. And then all the area in front used to be like a massive play area for children with inflatables, and the dog park is currently being renovated, so hopefully we'll be ready for the main season. Now that we have the chance, I'll show you another type of accommodation in the campsite at these little glamping style houses. They are called yuccas. They have a nice patio area between them, and they are situated on one side and the other. It's in a shaded area, so if you come during summertime, this is perfect if you don't want to stay in the sun for too long. They have a nice terrace with a table, chairs, and then a sofa lounge. The only thing with these ones, they're not dog friendly, so these are not suitable for people coming with dogs. But other than that, they look really good, close to the beach. And then here it's another beach bar that's only open during main season. And for example, now in low season, for 3 nights, the price is €214 for one of these little houses. So you have a little kitchenette here with plenty of utensils. You have everything that you need for like a quick week away. And then a little sink in here. You have a microwave. There's a big fridge. There's also a double bed there. You have a TV. Then this is like another room with bunk beds. So again, it's perfect for family with children too. And then this is like a toilet room. You only have the toilet here. And then it has quite a decent size bathroom, but again with a sink and a shower. Again, looks really well. So yeah, another good option if you want to stay here and you're not with a camper van or a motorhome. But again, please remember these type of houses are not dog friendly. They have other type of houses which are, but if you check their website, there are plenty of options to suit all needs. During the evenings you can enjoy some lovely walks. You have plenty of space to walk around, and of course in low season it's also quiet. You don't have all the beaches full, but it's still very, very pretty. I'll show you another toilet building now, which is more central to the campsite, like more the central area of the campsite. So let's see how different is this one from the one that we've seen. So there's like laundry area here with washing machines and dryers, and then again much bigger toilets. And the showers are also much bigger. So yeah, it is quite different from what we had on the other side. This is another washing up area, again plenty of sinks, you have them all around the campsite. And then here is another laundry area, again multiple areas around the campsite, so not just one. Plenty of washing machines and dryers. You can pay by card, which is really good. About what we found this year versus what we found last year. We came really early when the season opened, so it opened on 7th of April, and until 10th, 11th of April most of the things were still not fully open. They had a new boutique open this year where you can purchase some clothes, and that was not open until very late in the week. The supermarket was open, but not as full as it started to be towards the end of the week, so people are starting to come Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the main season. And until then, the shop was fine, but still not that full as we expected to be. Then the ice cream shop and the sushi bar were both closed until Friday on that week. So even though the camping opened on Monday, everything was still pretty much closed until Thursday and Friday. Other than that, what we had is a lovely breakfast restaurant, which is behind me, and we showed you what you can have for breakfast. And you can also get the lunches there, small snacks, so it's a good option if you don't want to go to a restaurant. They also have a Mediterranean restaurant there in the same place with the snack bar and the breakfast. It's just a separate area with, of course, different prices and more a la carte menu for your dinner. Then they also have a bar just for adults, but that was not open at all this week, so probably opens later on in the season. They have a lovely Italian restaurant situated right near the pool, and you can get pizzas, you can get all sorts of pasta, grilled meat, and you can also take them away to your beach or your bungalow to eat, so it's a really good alternative. Other than that, in terms of foods, they don't really have any other options, but this is plenty. There usually has to be, there is a takeaway really close to the supermarket, but the takeaway again was closed for the entire stay. So we arrived on Monday, it's Saturday today, and we haven't seen a takeaway being open. What you can hear in the background is our lovely dog, who is very curious as to what I'm talking about. So yes, I'll say that most of the places are dog friendly. You can go and have your breakfast with your dog, you are allowed on the terrace in the restaurant with your dog, you are allowed to be with your dog pretty much in any place, unless it's you can't enter the supermarket or the clothes store. Activities, let's not forget the activities to show. So you have plenty of sports around. You've seen the courts, tennis court, paddle, football, you can play basketball, you have table games, you have mini golf. It's just a lot to do if you want to be out and about in the resort rather than going and exploring the nearby areas. You can also rent bikes, which you can rent for the whole day or for the duration of your stay, and they have different sizes for children, for adults, so again, everyone will be accommodated. So what else? Don't forget anything else. Oh, and let's not forget about the mini clubs. If you come with your children, but again more on main season now, they have mini clubs for children, so they'll have various activities, mini discos, and usually on weekends they have shows put together for guests. But again, unfortunately, the first show was supposed to happen on the Friday before we left, and nothing really happened. I think because they've seen they don't have as many guests, they're trying to put that probably next week when it's more Easter time and people are coming to celebrate. So all in all, we still like the campsite. I think last year I gave it 5 out of 5 the first time, first impression, and everything was open. This year, because I came too early, I think we'll give it 4.5. 4.5, but it's still worth 5 stars, so I'm not discouraging you to come. It's a lovely place, and look at this view. We hope you've enjoyed our video, and we've tried to cover some of the elements we haven't covered last year, and also made point of the things that changed and the things that stayed the same in this campsite. Have loads of space to walk your dog, enjoy lovely walks, go on bike rides, and all in all, it's a perfect place to spend a beautiful holiday. And with this, we're saying goodbye to this beautiful campsite and back to UK to carry on with our adventures.